blessing, the time, and the effort I rest. The brother gave me the care, the promise of death. The work of my life without care.
A lyrical
Master.
Clear body, so I make you. I can't ask you if you been you. Say my journey, Tina get I say my yamo. And yes, I know money. And more I know. And you love I
Let's get TV the best in Liberia. Let's get TV the best in Africa. Let's get TV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money. And I said ya to money. And I can't play ya to money. And I could do ya to money. And I didn't ya to money. And I said ya to money. And I can't play ya to money. And I could do ya to money. And I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby. And I don't get it now. So she work on my ya to money. Yeah.
Let's get TV the best in Liberia. Let's get TV the best in Africa. Let's get TV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bringing good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. What is our people who waiting to serve? The flesh, the time, and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving a real and the promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From grandfather Nima to Lufa, from River Sass, River G to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Monserrat, San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Let's get TV the best in Liberia. Let's get TV the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bringing good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. What is our people who waiting to serve? The blessing, the time, and the efforts are rest. The brother gave me the care, the promise of death. The work of my life without care.
A lyrical
Master.
Clear body, so I make you. I can't ask you if you been you. Say my journey, Tina get I say my yamo. And yes, I know money. And more I know. And you love I know.
Let's get TV the best in Liberia. Let's get TV the best in Africa. Let's get TV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money. And I said ya to money. And I can't play ya to money. And I could do ya to money. And I didn't ya to money. And I said ya to money. And I can't play ya to money. And I could do ya to money. And I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby. And I don't get it now. So she work on my ya to money. Yeah.
Let's get TV the best in Liberia. Let's get TV the best in Africa. Let's get TV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bringing good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. What is our people who waiting to serve? The flesh, the time, and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving a real and the promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From grandfather Nima to Lufa, from River Sass, River G to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Monserrat, San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Let's get TV the best in Liberia. Let's get TV the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Calling out people who willing to serve. Blessing our time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us here and the promise from them. The work with my life without fear.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Clear body so make on you. I can't ask it if you been you. Say my journey, Tina can ask my jamo. And you no money, the more I know. And you love the more I know.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandfather.
Ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Salia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Côte d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Salia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Côte d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Liberia ya tumale, esta tiki, ena Liberia, tosi wako maya tumale.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Calling out people who willing to serve. The flesh, our time and our efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside to Raji to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat, to San to Bacalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Calling out people who willing to serve. Blessing our time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us here and the promise from them. The work with my life without fear.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Clear body so make on you. I can't ask it if you been you. Say my journey, Tina can ask my jamo. And you no money, the more I know. And you love the more I know.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandfather.
Ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Salia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Côte d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Salia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Côte d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Liberia ya tumale, esta tiki, ena Liberia, tosi wako maya tumale.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Calling out people who willing to serve. The flesh, our time and our efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside to Raji to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat, to San to Bacalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LRB.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We searching for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Qualified people who willing to serve. The blessing that time and the effort are rest. The process of giving of the end, the promise of death. The work with my life without fear.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Play body so make you I can't ask it if you been you. Say my journey, tina get I say my jamo. And yes I know money. And you love.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Sekou Kene. Today is a brand new day. Today is Saturday, the 20th of July, 2024. We are here today to discuss a very, very important subject. That is the well-being of our country and the well-being of our president. We are seriously concerned, and we believe Liberians from all walks of life are concerned about the state of affairs of our nation, and giving the person in charge and given what we know from everything that have transpired throughout since the president was elected, before his inauguration, after the inauguration, the appointments, decision making, financial scandals, one after another, and the president's physical fitness, and all of the above, everything that is going on in our country. You think Joseph Nima Boakai is capable, is able to steer the affairs of Liberia? That is the question of the day. Some people may find it very difficult as to how we are asking this question, but you've been following the politics of Liberia, and you know what is going on a daily basis. You have no reason to ask as to why we are asking this kind of question. If you love Liberia, if you want to see a better Liberia, if the well-being of Liberia is of a concern to you, we should all be asking, this question. So, if you think that Joseph Nima Boakai, the current president of Liberia, is able and capable to steer the affairs of Liberia, you can tell us yes and tell us why. You can also come and tell us or defend some of the lapses that have occurred over the past 6 or 7 months of his presidency, whether it's about he also seen his responsibility to others, whether it's about violating the constitutions of Liberia or the laws in the country, whether it's about the tenure position, whether it's about his personal health, where he fell off during his inauguration, whether it's about the people of Liberia, especially the supporters of the president. They can be on the edge of their seat when the president goes out to give speech or to do anything. To have a president that must be injected with steroid consistently before he's able to go out and perform And while the president is out there, we know how worried, how concerned his people can be, his supporters can be, whether this president can go out there and accomplish an appearance without falling off, without, something terrible happening, to him. Because these are things that were said, these are things that were discussed, and people decided to go for the president, saying that even if he is in the casket, they will still go vote for him. Here we are. You have elected the man. The man is not well. He's limping on one side. The left hand is not working. Everything is bad. The country is being ran by people who were not elected to be president. Almost everything just going bad for the country. To the extent where his own agenda, his platform that he ran on, they themselves now have decided to let go of that platform because it's not workable. It's not good. Even those who help elect the president are all saying that the president is not proceeding well. And some of these problems are because, let's see if we can get Mabel on here so we can continue this very important conversation. Hello, Mabel. Can you hear me?
Yes, Seku, I'm getting you. Thank you so much. And how everything with you?
Everything is good. And I know you've been wondering, but how come my partner not call me? How come we're not hearing? Relax, man. I got you, okay? I
No,
got
not really. Yes, indeed. I'm not really thinking. But guess what?
you. Yeah.
The weather condition here is very, very terrible. And there was
Oh,
someone around in the Douala end. I went there for some family meetings. Man, I told you that, in fact, informed the public and some of our family members that lost one of my uncle. So on today, the family decide to have the meeting because they've been waiting for me. But sometimes the time, the change can always be there. They say, no, maybe today you had to come for the meeting, we'll back you. So on the heavy rain today, I had to force everything to make sure that at least I'll be part of the family meeting. But to get here, it was not easy, you know, especially riding motorbike, trying to make sure that you reach in time, and the rain also falling on you back to back, you know. But again, that's the life. Sometimes when you see these things that you were just talking about monitoring before even reaching maybe in the studio, you know, that's the thing when you see these things, people get angry. But again, I'm doing good. Thank God for life. And how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Life is never going to be perfect. You have to adjust to whatever situation you find yourself in, good, bad, in the middle, whatever it is, you got to make adjustment and strive to make it better. But if you sit by and say you want life to be perfect, you're never going to live any life.
And that's the thing. So let me apologize for the little minutes that are gone.
It's okay.
Yes, it is my fault because I should have been there in time to make sure that I start. But again, you know, yeah, sometimes this thing happen.
It's
So
okay.
I'm up. Yes.
It's okay. So let's welcome the boss man himself, the Brazilian monk. Saros, my man, what's going on, my brother? Happy weekend.
Yeah, not much. Another day on SKTV. We are here as always to give our people unfiltered news, to call it for what it is, especially when it comes to the future of Liberia. We are glad to be alive. So if you're SKTV listener, follower, sympathizer, We appreciate you every day. I don't know where we stand from yesterday. I want to reiterate that our tradition. I believe in tradition, until it changed. And yesterday we gave a special thanks to appreciate one of our brother. I think he was one of those that broke the record on SKTV in terms of contribution. So we will once again admonish him. And there's another brother that always relaying the show from Mississippi Street in Sano County. And I always give him credit. I will either like or comment when he say we have been broadcast live from Mississippi Street. That's a very good gesture.
In Greenville, all the way in Sano.
Greenville, yeah, all the way in Sano County. That number one, that's the broad street of Sano County, the Mississippi Street. So I always give him credit. And to our viewers, we come here, we say like, share, and comment so we can increase the exposure of the show. But once again, I'm happy to be here, and thanks for showing up on SKTV for another day.
Thank you, Monk. And so let's take this time to recognize a few of our people here. Emmanuel Josepher, welcome to SKTV. Yen Boy Yang, welcome to SKTV. Lucretia Gibson, Sharif Yala, welcome to SKTV. And Yomutru, hold on 1 second. So Yomutru got along now. They Ghana guy, too.
Yeah, they Ghana got it, man.
I didn't think about telling you yesterday.
I got to pay more money, man. I got my the need that quick. Anyway, you want to welcome because we will put you on the spotlight today. They didn't even change you. I don't even know how to. Okay, it's Yumuchu Aisidu Mensa. Yumuchu Aisidu Mensa. Anyway, Marisu.
Yeah, they kind of made too powerful.
My sister, please take Ghanaian new. Yeah, but anyway, you want to welcome to SKTV. Rebecca Garcia, welcome to SKTV. Jimmy Dennis, welcome to SKTV. Fuma Toure, Isaac Rui, Ali Aisha Donzo, and Frederick Colley, Double Colley, Frederick Colley, Antoinette Gallo, Sarah Brian Davis, and how you call yourself just to call me Miss? Just to call me Miss Fatty Parker. Thereby, we gotta go to school to start learning how to pronounce your name. Just to call me Miss Parker, welcome to SKTV. And Moses Nyimpan, welcome to SKTV. Jeremiah Kulai from all the way in Sano County, Greenville. And from Mississippi Street. And we have Alexander Boniface Emmanuel, welcome to SKTV. Mustafa Balo, and Yves Seafers, and our brother, and one of SKTV pioneer, Mr. Mervyn Dishil from all the way Brussels, Belgium. Winnie Zion, welcome to SKTV. Ali Masale, welcome. Trekon Mo, welcome to SKTV. Kenyatta Wia, remind me of Jomo Kenyatta, welcome to SKTV. And our friend and brother, the controversial Dr. Baton Kula, welcome to SKTV. And our best friend, he's a good friend, but politics, we can't all be, on the same page all the time. But he's a friend. I've been following and be part of SKTV when we used to be on the cell phone, honestly speaking. Baton Kula is just controversial anyway. Badokula, welcome to SKTV. Lai Fufana, welcome to SKTV. MC Sankari, welcome to SKTV. Kamara from all the way to Dubai. And I got a lot of money players to now. He's a Kamara, welcome. Bruno Broswell, welcome to SKTV. James feature change. James feature change. Welcome to SKTV. And Mayton Holt, welcome to SKTV. Lofa Governor. Man, who make you governor? Who don't know you? Lofa Governor, welcome, man. Okay, welcome to SKTV, everybody. Today, I know this topic may sound controversial. It may sound, problematic to some people. But we on SKTV, we don't shy away from any conversation, and it is our duty to share with you what's going on in the country And a lot of people don't talk to you. You don't hear from them, but they talk to us. We know what is going on in the corner streets of Liberia from everywhere, from Morovia all the way to, Southtown, from all the way to Butuo, all the way to Zozo, all the way to Foya. We get all the information, all the way to Lobatu, and all the way to Camfo, Yekepa. That's the place, one of the places I grew up, man. One of the places that I grew up, Yekepa.
Oh, Yekepa?
Yeah, AF.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah. So
when you talk about the information,
my big brother was the chief driver for the Lanco Euclif. And you know that big machine that they want to call Euclif? My older brother was the chief driver there. And later on, as refugee, he became the president of Liberian refugee in Tio, right now, there. Yeah.
Wow. Then so that means, in fact, he's part of the people that used to say, when Lanco, well, Lanco.
Yeah, we don't want to get scared.
Yeah.
Because that was the place we used to live like we live in America. And not like the way you're living,
No. Now, place.
I'm
picky, that like
that. And
wow.
The chance that we knew, how to cope with, with electricity. Or some people that used to come from the interior, they would come and say, oh, I want to talk about some of the stories, man.
Yeah, man.
Because from the interior, may not know how to use the hot water and the cold water, man. If they put the water, the man just open the water, man. Start dancing in the top.
They're looking for cold water.
They're where people teach you. I put my own in the bucket. Let me go teach you.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why when we're speaking about Liberia, we know exactly what's going on. We live the village part, we know the farming aspect, and we know the quick part too.
Everything. So let me just allow to you quickly tell a second. Sometimes some of them they can be wondering as to how some of the news can leak. But let me just make it simple for some of you to what we just saying or said. The thing is very simple. You get cook, you get friend, you get woman, the woman get friend, the partner get friend. So the news, I don't care how you try. Maybe by all means for you to keep the news to yourself. You want to tell somebody, and I want to tell somebody, especially when it's the wrong news. And you keep it to yourself. Yeah.
Here, you are right, Mayvon. The information here we are trying to share with the different people. There have been conversation, meetings, and some people that they think they are with the rescue mission or rescue team. Some of them have been part of this or these meetings, and they are also being some of the financiers of the meetings. They have the plan to protest, and they are ready to invest their money. Somebody already started, paying some money, asking Joseph Boagai to resign. That Joseph Boagai is incapacitated. That Joseph Boagai is not capable of running the country. So we said, this is a big thing. It's one thing to protest, to ask the government or leaders to write.
Tell us on Steve. So go please share the link with Lawrence. Lawrence is requesting for the link.
I did. Maybe he's not saying my own. Maybe you gotta say it with him again.
All right. Then let me do.
Yeah, Lawrence, I did. I think he was the second person when I sent to you that he was the second person I sent it to before anybody. So, somebody says, oh, news, but that means Joseph Boagai already know that Joseph Boagai is going to resign. So Joseph Boagai posted that old news. So they already know, even some of the people who pay money to the protesters, so Joseph Boagai should vacate the executive mansion. Man, it's not easy. The conversation is real. Meetings have been held both in the diaspora and in Liberia. And some people even asking question whether, okay, if Joseph Boakai leaves, if Joseph Boakai resign, if Joseph Boakai is incapable, who's going to run? Because United Party people say they will not stand Jeremiah Kung to be the president of Liberia. The fear is Jeremiah Kung may remove most of them, may reshuffle the government, because Jeremiah Kung is not United Party. And the purpose of Jeremiah Kung getting on the ticket was for him to be president one day. But Joseph Boakai people trying to act like they are not aware of those things. They try to blind themselves to the reality. By virtue of the Constitution, Jeremiah Kung is a heartbeat away from the presidency, especially when you have an alien president, the president who is not capable, who is not able to do anything for himself, the president whose signature now is on the stamp, the president who has to be injected with steroid to go out to go do anything for himself. When you're the vice president, automatically you are a heartbeat away from the presidency. But United Party people, they just have to muster the courage and respect the Constitution and respect the right of Jeremiah Kung that the man got on the ticket. That was, in fact, that was one of the reasons why Jeremiah Kung got on the ticket. Prince Johnson was very clear with it, and he told the people of Nima County, Jeremiah Kung will be, the woman is old. He said that clearly on the radio. He said, the woman is old, and when Jeremiah Kung, becomes the vice president, then through that Nima will get the presidency. So now we have not had president. We from Nima County. Now presidency is close to us than ever before. Then you want to put in our foreign. It's not going to work. You knew very well Joseph Boakai was old. You knew very well he was ill. You knew very well he was not capable or able to run the country. But you decided you should vote for him. So Jeremiah Kung too, they play a major role in electing Joseph Nimba Boakai. Nimba gave more vote to Joseph Boakai than Lofa County, where he's from. So Nimba people deserve the presidency, and you should stop fighting Jeremiah Kung. Jeremiah Kung is not the one that made Joseph Boakai sick, and you should stop isolating him and accusing him of wanting to be president so bad. That's why the last time I told Jeremiah Kung to pay attention, to everything around him, to be very careful. Because the Unity Party people, they're so angry, as if Jeremiah Kung the one that make Joseph Boakai sick, as if to say he the one make the man old. That's why they are injecting steroid in the woman every time they get to take him out. But then now they keep doing that one now. Since the woman fell the last time, the left hand that was like this, the left hand stay like that. That's why in public you can put it in your pocket. Now they keep doing that steroid thing. They're not allowing the man to recover by himself. They keep injecting, drugs into the woman. Now the woman the left foot now start dragging. Yeah, now start limping on the left foot. But it is the Constitution of Liberia. It's not me. It's not SKTV. Not Jeremiah Kung, not anybody else. It is the Constitution of Liberia that says if a president is deemed incapacitated, by virtue of the Constitution, the vice president becomes the president. If for any reason the vice president is unable to serve, by virtue of the Constitution, the Speaker of the House becomes the president. And fortunately for Liberia, both the vice president and the Speaker of the House are young. capable, able-bodied men. Even though they all didn't get some kind of criminal attachment, all of them got some kind of, corruption attachment on them, but they were elected. Nobody can fight it. If Joseph Boakai, of all people, can be president, then people, what about the men who, because Joseph Boakai got everything, against him. The age is against him, illness is against him, record is against him, nothing good. Everything just bad. But people said they just want to get him. They want to get him in there, use him to exploit the country. Now, the same Liberian people who voted and gave Joseph Boakai the presidency are saying that man is not capable to run the country. Number one reason they said that Joseph Boakai was not able to run, to even appoint, to even formulate his own government. He has to outsource that responsibility to some member of his team, the Yombly, the Prince Moi, and the rest of them, the rest of the rescue senators. They don't want hire, they don't want interview, they don't want confirm. That's why most of the appointments were people that actually, supported him and their family. And those are the same people that told him to care less about the Constitution, that he should go and change everybody on the turning position. And those are the same people that helped them to steal and eat 22 million in less than 2 months. These are the same people that told him that that $19.5 million, let eat it. And he said, Joe, we are not give her the money. Those are the same people that told him you can go and mortgage Urugisi Mountain. The same people told him, oh man, you can put your nephew as officer in charge at Nuka, because Ellen did the same thing. Ellen's son stole $35 million. Ellen said she will take responsibility for Anuka. So Joseph Boakai nephew say, you know what, me, I'll be millionaire in 3 months. Joseph Boakai, what you want to do? Send me to Nuka. In 2 months time, 600,000 got missing. When people talk about it, he started insulting the media. He started threatening that they got to start arresting people in jail there now because they call him out. His son holding people hand from the street, send them to top security agencies and tell them you're hired a man. No background check, no criminal record whatsoever. His son now and his friends are working with all the agencies and all the lucrative, ministries and agencies in the government. His son and his friends are consulting now everywhere. They're consulting to consult. Some of them even in America here, they do nothing. Only what they do, they go on Facebook and talk rubbish. The consultancy there. At the end of the month, they got 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, 1,000 for here and there. Every month, hundreds of thousands of dollars. While Joseph Boakai staying not sleeping 12 hours, they make an appointment on his behalf. They put a stamp on it, called a signature of Joseph Boakai. At the end of the day, if you talk about Joseph Boakai, you say Joseph Boakai is not available, Joseph Boakai is not capable, Joseph Boakai is not like this, it's not like that. The same thing they will refer to is to go and inject steroid in him to bring him. The time Joseph Boakai spent in public, they can be worried whether you're going to fall off, whether something going to happen to him. That's why every day they will come and be asking, Seku, oh, what happened to Joseph Boakai? Is Joseph Boakai still in the hospital? You already get a personal doctor there. Your hire has been paid from Liberian people money, but you stay confused as to what's going on with him. So now Liberians from across the country are now aware that the president is not able to run the country. He's not capable. And now they're fighting among themselves. The appointments were not done properly. There were names that were sent in by Prince Moy that was scratched off by Nyomli. There were names that Joseph Boakai Chivene and a friend then sent out, and they scratch it off. The Lord then said, no, this is our government. We brought this government to power. There were names that were sent out there. Prince Johnson said no. So now the government has no hey, no tay. Nobody is actually aware of what's going on within the presidency. Sylvester Grisby making decision. Mamaka Belete making decision. Everybody just doing their own thing. Let me show you a typical example. There was a fight between A.B. Krumah and his two principal deputies. Since Joseph Boakai was in South Korea, up to today's date, he is not able to make a decision as to who stays on and who goes, because he is not the one making the decision. And those that are making the decision, they are split. The Standard Wellness School is on a group. They want Fadiga and Co to stay on. I don't know, Bahu or Co, whatever his name is, the other deputy for administration. But then the traditional and regular United Party people, they want A.B. Krumah to stay on based on his experience and based on how the Unity Party won the election with the help of ACO and other political parties. But we do not have a president with any level of independent mindset to make independent decision as to who to be the head of the LDEA. Simple, if Joseph Boakai can't even make decision on common thing, on simple thing, something that I can close my eyes to make decision on. You're not going to satisfy everybody. You just do what is right. That's why the Constitution gave you the leverage, give you the power that there are certain people, especially presidential appointed positions. Everybody that work there, they work at will and pleasure of the president. You can fire anybody anytime. Nobody asks you. You can appoint anybody anytime. Nobody asks you. You can make decisions. But if Joseph Boakai is serious about fighting drugs in the country, those that were in charge fought. You can make decision who to be there, who not to be there. How big is that? So if this guy cannot even handle small thing like that, how is he going to handle our compound, complex, confused things going on in the country? Everything going bad. So Lawrence, welcome. I know you've been struggling to come on. I sent a link to you earlier on, but I don't know you didn't see that.
No, I never check on my WhatsApp page.
Babe, that's why you should check every day because they were it. But if you want me to be straight to Facebook, that's what is fine. But
no, I'll be checking.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So, Monk, there are black people now. I know Unity Party people don't like to hear this. I know they're going to cost me today, until they get tired. But for me, they are causing the blessing to me. And I love it. Because the only time they can cost you when you're doing something good. If you do something that they don't expect, they don't even say anything. The last time, because under Jowiya government, the people that went to market, for the pilgrimage, they suffer a lot, especially the last 2 years of President Weah. So Joseph Baka one time, the people then he appointed, they did a very good job. People went to market and came back. We even praised them. But the Sanama Swan, they didn't see that. When they did some good things in the past, when we talk about it, they don't see that. But when we criticize them for doing the wrong thing, that's what they can see. That's when they start to insult you and disrespect you. So now the people are saying that Joseph Boagai is not capable, that Joseph Boagai is incapacitated. By virtue of the Constitution, you're not supposed to be president. You're supposed to resign. Peacefully resign and hand over power to the vice president, who is fit, healthy, who's looking very able, strong, energetic, even though he got some stigma of being corrupt, but he was elected. His bossman too also got stigma of being corrupt. He too, he was elected. So they are our president and vice president, no matter what. So if we're all going to respect the Constitution, Joseph Boagai can just easily resign. Since he's not able to run the country, instead of giving the country to the senator, then they got their own job to do. If you're not able to do the job, allow other people who are supposed to do it, let them do it. And Jeremiah Kun is in a better position to do that. So the Unity Party would then plan to isolate Jeremiah Kun, or even planning to eliminate Jeremiah Kun so he can be president while to end Joseph Boagai's term. That's the bad thing for the country. We're just being honest with you. That's not a good plan. Jeremiah Kun will be president. You're lucky. You're not lucky. It will happen because if Joseph Boagai cannot earn his term, if Joseph Boagai is incapacitated, the Constitution allows Jeremiah Kun to be the president. He was elected. Mom, what say you? The people say they want Joseph Boagai to resign, not something. So now people who are actually planning the protest, they are gaining traction, and they are getting people from all walks of life everywhere around the country, not just Monsuado. Everywhere. Let me tell you something. If this thing, the way the thing is gaining traction, the day it happened, nobody will tell Joseph Boagai to resign. He will resign by himself. So if this is gaining traction in the country and people want him to resign because he may not capable, he's not doing the job, the senator isn't doing the job for him, and people are asking him to resign, the Constitution says the man should be able, the man should be, the last person to make decision in the country. But now we don't have one person making decision. Everybody confused, everybody going head to scatter. And now Joseph Boagai tell them, say, okay, I told you, say, I got experience. I told you, say, I got agenda. I told you, say, I got plan for Liberia. But all the things that I was thinking about, they were going to work, they're not working. So I'm coming back to the Liberian people to help me to make decision. The other agenda I call arrest agenda. The agenda are trying to arrest me. It's me arresting the agenda. So the Baka now is changing the arrest now to someone I think I can't even remember the name now. So in short, the Baka is unable to run the country. And the Liberian people are seeing it and they are discussing it around every corner. So personally, I think it would be the good thing for Liberia and for Joseph Boakai, for his family, and for the Unity Party. He says small shame better than big shame. If the man is not able to run the country, if the man gives his job to people and to do it for him, and there's no shortage of capable people in the country, especially in the government. By line of succession, Jeremiah Kung is able, capable, strong, energetic. He can be the president to finish Joseph Boakai's term. If Jeremiah Kung too, if they say that made a role, the man can be president, then Fanatic Kofa is there. If I say Fanatic Kofa do that big role, who came from jail before he went to Liberia, maybe something, you can remove that one too. We just found an answer. From worse to ridiculous. From one person they themselves call their body to one man who say Joseph Boakai is going down, or Joseph Boakai brain is going down. They made the vice president for Joseph Boakai. Now yesterday that made a big role. That man is now suffering from conflict of interest, getting 50 trucks in the company, and they don't want to create their own company there, putting it in the mining company, getting all the money, nothing for the people, for the country people. So if that man to a big role, somebody say if they carry on any audit right now, Jeremiah Kung will go to jail. So if Joseph Boakai is sleeping, he's not capable. If Jeremiah Kung that big role, and then you say Fanatic Kofa to the hell of a killie that was in jail in America for criminal thing. He was free. He went to Liberia. You made a man deputy speaker and then speaker. Who next? And Nyombli? And yes, Nyombli to that role. Me are confused now. So if there's also role in the country now, then what happened? Then why you can say that what we end up doing? If there's also role, then we dissolve the whole government and form interim government. Then let clean people there. Me, Mabon, and Lawrence there, and Sarah there, we can go there and go wrong for position because we ain't got no stealing thing on behind us. We ain't got no criminal blood on our hands. Nothing. Because I won't call anybody name. So let it be open to the people of Liberia from all walks of life. They can go and change the country. But bottom line is, since all the other people get question mark on them, but Joseph Boakai is visible, the country people are saying that Joseph Boakai should resign because they say he's incapacitated. What say you, Mo?
Well, guys, I mean, there is nothing new. We have been saying this on this show. Life is a very tough sport. And when you really want to make progress in life, you must make tough decisions because you don't make decisions based on emotion. You make decisions based on logic. I'm not a medical doctor to come and diagnose Joseph Boakai, but the average voter in Liberia knew what was at stake before the election. But they decided that they were going this route. I tell people, sometimes you can have the man. Why do you think athletes retire? Because at a certain point in time, your brain will tell you to do something, your body will just not permit you to do what the brain tells you to do because that physical agility is no longer there. You saw this risk factor, you decided to take the, in Liberia, our voters, sometimes they can say, oh, the people now informed, got to educate. I said, no, it's not about education for me. For me, it's about choice. In Liberia, for the past 3-4 election cycle, our people are folks that will make emotional decisions, and they will make that decision before even election. They will create their own lives to stick with those lives because they favor certain individual rather than pushing the country's agenda. Jeremiah Kun, of all people, where in the world will come on video? Jeremiah Kun never heard it from the Liberian, but he told them, Joseph Boakai is incapacitated. He said, he used an analogy. He said, my dad used to buy me diapers, and now I'm buying diapers for him. That this president, under no circumstances, he can support Joseph Boakai because of a cognitive decline. His brain is not working. The video was there.
The video is still there. I got a video. I can play anytime you want me to play.
The video is still there. And yet, the people of Liberia, like I said, you know, the Liberian voters are like, they are like women. I don't want to hit on my sister. You know, when a woman is attracted to you, women will make rules for men that they're not attracted to, and they will break rules from men that they're attracted to. That's just the reality. If a woman is telling you to wait, or you talk to her, oh, I'm interested in you, which means she ain't got no interest in you. The one that she likes will not make rules for him. That's how Liberian voters are. They will find means to marginalize people that with competence and create their own talking point or their own narrative to support people who they think from an emotional standpoint that they deserve. So they came out with the idea that we agree that no matter what, you see, in politics, when you take shortcut, because there's a difference between campaigning and governing. When it comes to governing, that's where your life gets affected. Do you want me in this day and age? Few days from now, Liberia will be 177 years old. We are the least country on the continent. I cannot name any country in Africa that Liberia is better than. Can you imagine that?
It's not there.
And yet, you look at Joseph Boakai, you look at the feature of the country, you look at the demographic of your country, a country of one of the youngest population on the continent, and you still decide to choose Joseph Boakai. You saw this day coming. So why you want to obstruct Jeremiah Kun? Let me tell you something. This morning I was listening to, the same thing is happening here in the US, right? I was listening to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the girl from New Jersey. She said,
New York.
From New York. Yeah, New York. Yeah, congressional in New York. She said, what the average Democratic voter don't understand is the fact that when Joe Biden steps aside, it will be more chaos than he's staying in the race. So somebody asked her, why you say that? She said, because when you pick somebody on convenience rather than competence, it comes back to hurt you. She said the Democratic Party's biggest fear is even if Joe Biden steps aside, they don't want Kamala Harris. That's why Joe Biden is still digging his heel in. He don't want to step aside because the vast majority of the Democratic Party, the Obama wing of the party, the Chuck Schumer, the Nancy Pelosi, they don't want Kamala Harris. Because Kamala Harris never got a single vote in the primary before she dropped out of the race. So the question is not only about Biden's age, it's about who is next in line. It's the same thing United Party people are doing. The reason you pick a vice presidential candidate is because you are counting on someone who can take on the operation of the president from day one. Someone who is capable of running the country just in case when you step aside. Because anything can happen. The one thing we all are sure about is the fact that we will die one day. So whether second you are president, you know that one day in the worst case scenario, you may not be there. The president who should be a vice president is only a president in waiting. So if you believe that Jeremiah Kun cannot run a country, then why are you putting you on the ticket?
Yeah.
But no, for you, because you just want power, you just want to win. That's why I say, based on the pattern in based on how people vote on Liberia, I would prefer losing an election for the right reason than winning for the wrong reason. Because why is the essence of winning when you bring a guy who cannot help the country move forward? Then how is that a win for Liberia? But in our country, the rescue train, like I said, we cannot cry over spilled milk. For me, I'm always looking beyond Joseph Boakai because I don't see Joseph Boakai when I see the future of Liberia. I know he's not the future. So I don't waste my time actually focusing on Joseph Boakai because in this day and age, Joseph Boakai presidency is almost impossible in any other country. The same with George Weah. I keep making this case. I say George Weah and Joseph Boakai are two of the least of all the presidential candidates in Liberia in terms of competence. But guess what? In Liberia, it's the only country that the two least can be the top of the ticket. I was watching my senior brother today. You know, you always send me some important video. He can send me the link. Mr. Deshiu from Belgium. You know, the Boakai has some interaction with the young people today at the ministerial complex, right? And they were asking him some questions. The old man just sitting there, like he's not even paying attention. It's like you just dead, but your mind is not even dead. That energy to even sit and engage the voter, like he just said like somebody who just not connected. I like, and this is the man that you guys believe that was going to rescue this country. I mean, just his physical appearance. I listened to one other kid asking Joseph Boga about win and geothermal, like, and public-private partnership. I like, dude, Joseph Boga don't even understand what you are saying. When it comes to energy efficiency and new form of energy and public private, Joseph Boga don't understand that kind of a philosophy or whatsoever. But yet, this was the guy that you make the case. For you, it's all about winning. And sometimes life is not only about winning, it's about winning for the right reason. Now you are stuck with this. So like you said, you lay the premise. And that's what the Chief Justice insinuated. We might let them go to a constitutional crisis. Because if you think Jeremiah Kun is not up to the task, for Nantikova, who should be telling line, also corrupt with a lot of stigma. Normally, Kanga are the one, and her crews are the one that kind of appointing and interviewing and confirming. Then just shut the whole country down and go to a interim government or military dictatorship until you can decide what you want to do for the future. Because at the end of the day, you are only creating more chaos than solution. That's why Liberia is stuck. You know, Sekou, our people will have to learn the hard way, and that's why I keep telling you. I say, even though we can come on this platform, we bring the information, we give it to people. At the end of the day, one of our senior brother, he told me this thing before. He said, Cyrus, let me tell you something. He said, whenever people are making decisions to look up to prominent people in society, he said that the problem with Liberia, the people who claim to be educated, they think they're people who never went to school. So for that reason, you know, he said it to me. I never understood what he meant. He said that why the common people can always be telling you, say, educated people feel like bro. Because when you look at people that live in the Western world or anywhere that travel, that got vast experience, that went to other advanced countries and see how people do things, when you see them making decisions like bro, you will wonder what are they even sat in classroom. And these are the people that the ordinary people can look up to before they can make decisions. So he said, the problem is much deeper than you think. It's not only about the regular people, it's about the people who claim to be educated. They saw this risk. Look, Sekou, I said it on the show the last time. I said that two things human beings are susceptible to. We are all susceptible to illness and diseases and death. So when it comes to sicknesses, you are not immune from sickness. But when you are older, you are more susceptible as compared to a younger person. That's just the reality. We were born, we grow up, we get old, and we will die. That's a natural life cycle. The question is, a 9-year-old could die tomorrow, or 6-year-old could die tomorrow. But an older man stands a greater chance of dying as compared to a younger person. And that's how you make decisions in life. You make decisions on something that gives you an edge or a probability that you will go longer as opposed to being dead. So why, looking at Joseph, why would I want to take that risk of making him president in this day and age when other candidates were there that could do far better? But unfortunately, this is where we are. And the people of Liberia will have to make that tough decision, whether it's about protest, whether President Bouaga stepping aside voluntarily, whether the rescue people want to keep him there until he can fall off. That's their choice. For me, I'm looking beyond Joseph Bouaga. Because my fear here is, if those same people that keep making excuses for making the wrong decision, if they are not willing to change, then even after Joseph Bouaga will still be in a bigger trouble. That's just why it is. So for me now, I'm looking beyond Joseph Bouaga. I know whether he even end the 6th year will still come to an end. For me, I'm looking at the future. Like I said, we are a few days away from being 177 years. Liberia is older than the average African country by more than 110 years. And we are the least. It's a disgrace at this point in state to call yourself Liberia. Anywhere you go, people think that we are not serious. People think that we are useless people. Look, if you interact with other nationalities, that's how you get a perception of how people see you. I said this story before. There was a lady in a community here. She got an African store. I went to buy oil. You know the question the lady asked me, Sekou, that thing was embarrassing in the store. Someone she said, she said, you're Liberian. I said, yeah. She said, you guys are the one that elected judge, yeah? I said, what are you trying to say? You know the question she asked me? She said, do you think Togolese will make Adebayo president in Togo? Tell her that. You know what I told her? I said, get ring my oil. Let me get her because you are literally trying to insult me. I know where you're going.
Yeah, don't tell you
I know what this means. So just give my oil, my layer, or let me go eat my okra soup and sleep for the day. I'm not going to engage in the discussion. And other people are get there washing. That's the kind of a perception we have developed and the kind of a mindset we have developed in Liberia, that when other nationalities, they take out to be very, very unserious people, or society that is not interested in progress, because when you are really interested in progress, you will make better decisions. So I will stop there for now. and get to
Thank
this.
you, man. That was brilliant. Let's get to our two colleagues. Lawrence, man, what say you? The people want the president to just peacefully resign. They say the man is now, capable of running the country based on all the happenings, whether it's a corruption, whether it's not being able to make his own appointments, whether being his signature being, on a stamp, and now different people are fighting for control and leverage. Now, I mean, we don't have a president, but we just have somebody there as a matter, but we do not have a fitting president who is capable of running the country like he's supposed to. Now people are saying that Joseph Boakai should just resign peacefully so that the vice president can take over. What say you?
Well, Mr. Kane, I think the people knew exactly what they wanted, so they not need to cry because 2023 elections, there were a lot of people in the race. We expected them to have making the rightful decision, but since they went the other way, we don't expect them to cry. And the tycoons in the Unity Party, they know exactly what they're doing because they were the one moving around, campaigning for the president, Joseph Boakai. So right now they know exactly what they're doing. Probably maybe they want to arrange themselves while the old people suffer. So Mr. Kane, they don't need to cry. Stay soon here. We told them, they didn't believe it. So here we are. They don't need to cry now.
Yeah, but the people say they don't like the fact that the man not doing his job. He's giving the responsibility to other people when Kun was elected to do just that. Because instead of giving the job to the senator then to be doing it for him, he and Kun, they were elected. And that's why Kun was elected as vice president. If he's not able to do the job, why don't he yeah. So, but why you look at the party fighting that?
Mr. Kane, as I said, the guys say they offer different in the country. Because they see constitution, they can say the law of the country.
Yeah, go ahead.
The country. So no need for them to be embarrassed.
Yeah, man, Lawrence.
I mean, to get voice in the government, they don't need to do it. So they just wasting their time, Mr. Kane. I get what they do. I know Kun will take over because what the constitution say and our law will go by the law.
Yeah, and the man got cognitive issue. The man brain is not working. So let me play the video. Some people want to hear it because I just told you the video is there. Mon talk about it. We SKTV, we can just talk. We always provide evidence. Listen to the Vice President Jeremiah Kun when he said that Joseph Boakai 2023, Joseph Boakai will be wearing dapper. Indirectly, he said Joseph Boakai brain will be going down the hill, not going up. The man will be like a kid. The same way his father put pamper in, he putting pamper in his father now. And Costa, somehow pointed to do some of those things. He was very close to the candidate Boakai. Or Costa used to take him to go cut his hair, and you'll be holding a plastic bag in whatever market in Philadelphia, they be on Costa. Costa know more about Joseph Boakai than anybody else. So Costa spoke to some things like that. So let's play. Let's put here from Jeremiah Kun himself. You call him. I just want to making him say Jeremiah Kun can be president. But you finish letting him as vice president. So the constitution will be fighting now.
Things could happen behind the scenes. So I supported Joseph Boakai, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him pamper. Every day I gotta buy a pamper. There's a man who bought me pamper before.
So indirectly, man saying that Joseph Boakai will be wearing pamper in 2023.
Yeah, that he's shitting on himself.
Yeah, that he make him pee on himself and shit on himself. That's why Jeremiah Kun say. Now we don't want to say now SKTV saying that Jeremiah Kun saying it. But that time he didn't know that Joseph Boakai is going to reach out to him to be vice president. But he was being honest at this time. This was on OKFM. So he's telling you, I support Joseph Boakai, but 2023, men will be tired. Say the men bring will be going down. Then when we turn and just say you're insulting the president, the men own person who is the vice president and the men said that the men bring is going down. It's called cognitive decline. Yeah, I'm not a medical practitioner, but I want to know it. Yeah, just see Joe Biden suffering for right now. Even though I'm supposed Democrat people there, but Joe Biden here not correct right now.
These things could happen behind the scenes. So I supported Joseph Parker, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy a paper. There's a man who bought me paper before. I'm buying paper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he said he said when you run for one term. He said it. I agree with him.
The one
2023? No, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest, find somebody else. These things could happen behind the scenes. So I supported Joseph Parker.
So, you see why the United Party wouldn't hit who said Joseph Parker brain is going down. And he said 2023, the man brain will be going down. The man is tired. The man should rest. And he was 100% right. The only thing, politicians are a bunch of hypocrites. They can eat their own vomit. They can throw up and then lick it. Politicians. Anything that is politically expedient, they will go for it. So, right now, the situation now catching up with the people. They know that Joseph Boakai is in, the brain is declining on a very fast pace. So now he's not making the decision, but instead, the vice president who's supposed to be helping him, who was elected to help the president make decision, they sideline the guy. Going to the Senate to make the decision, and his son, who was not elected, who one person not voted for him for anything, who did not even campaign. Joseph Boakai's son, his nephew, and the Senate making decision. When the right they give to the man, they will tell the man, say, you'll read it. When you finish reading it, don't take caution. You will just go there. You will read. Because what they can do, they can pull the energy in him. Because steroid. They can inject him with steroid. When you go there, you will stand. You will read. When you still want to catch him, somebody will be pinching him from behind. Say, Papi, don't sleep. Papi, be careful, don't be watching. So they can be worried until the job can go back. So because of that now, all the decisions are made from outside. Normally is a de facto president. And then Prince Moi and Delone are the ones that are making decisions. The rescue senators. Maybe I was going to go to you, but when you come back now, I will go get your opinion. So now we have the country going in the wrong direction. Now people are saying, you know what the United Party don't want to hear? The way people are buying into this idea that Joseph Boakai should resign because he's not capable. Not any other reason. Not because they don't like him, not because, Joseph Boakai did anything wrong. All the other bad things that Joseph Boakai can do now, people don't even worry about that one. People say the man is tired. The man sleeping for 12 hours. And most of the 12 hours then, Most of it can be in the morning hour all the way to 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. So the day they got to carry the man somewhere to go talk something, they got to inject the man with steroid. The Chinese doctor that is there. They forgot what I want. They used to take the man to Ghana every month. Now the man coming back to America again. Let me tell you, the little bugger will come back to America again. They're going to create some kind of fake trip again, going to come to America again, so they can come inject more medicine in him. They're going to continue to put plenty in that paper to the extent where, you know, a condition could deteriorate. Say the man fell off the last time when they took him to, I don't know, your Catholic hospital or EAW hospital. Since that time, the man never came back. You call mini stroke. That's what he had that time. When we talk about, oh, c'est good, a medical doctor, SKTV, that doctor, but since the man had a mini stroke, the man hand was like this. When he met him here, the hand was showing. When they took the picture, then we went show everywhere on social media what they did. They told the man, say, Papa, when you go anywhere, put a hand in your pocket. Yeah, put a hand in your pocket. The left hand. Now they lead doing the same thing now. The man left foot now too, that start dragging. Small. Which is not good. The man is not well, the man is old, and there's nothing wrong with being old. We can live in denial. So the people then who saying that the man will resign because he's not capable, they are staying there, they're not saying it out of the vacuum. They know that Joseph Boakai is not making decisions. All the things Joseph Boakai be doing, that people can be doing it for him. And when they want to force him to the public, just to make you feel that Joseph Boakai is there, they will go inject steroid in him, they take him to the public. After that one, they take him back again. So all of you that brought Joseph Boakai to be president now, you're seeing people now scared now. But one message I got for all of you. Whether it happened today, whether it happened tomorrow, Joseph Boakai resign today, resign tomorrow, resign next year. Unity Party, but you're like it, you're not like go. Jeremiah will be president. And men are going to be president of Unity Party because the men are join Unity Party. The men are Prince Johnson Party, Standard Bureau. I don't know you call MDRO, LDR, what kind of arrow, whatever that is. MDRO. They're going to be, they'll be president Jeremiah Kun of MDRO. You're the Unity Party people there. You will not be useful. Jeremiah will make decision who to stay or who to leave. You're lucky, you're not lucky. That's what will happen. That's the Constitution. You can't fight it. You can't fight God. God said Jeremiah will be president and through Joseph Nima Boakai. And that was the reason why Nima people joined behind Joseph Boakai. So you can't change the rule in the middle of the game. So, especially me from Nima, we are not hiring a president. So the closest we can get to the presidency, that is there. So you can't fight it. Anybody staying in the way, you don't know what we can do with the Nima people. We'll not play with you. Anyway, Mabon, what say you, man? Why the country to resign? Because it's not capable.
Well, thank you, Sekou, and let me say thanks to all of the panelists and the viewers and all the listeners. Indeed, well, you know, again, like all of you been talking, and everything you said, that's just 100% of what's going to happen. And mind you, we're going to go into 6 years. Should I say a wasted 6 years? Because some of the things that were criticized once upon a time, we start seeing them. In fact, even the worst one, baby tops, being distributed, I've seen that as one of the worst things ever to even happen for president to be distributing baby tops, because baby tops are this thing where sometimes those candidates or some of the lawmakers, they give as their own way of giving things back, but to give baby tops to people. But again, that's it. So back to the topic. The president, like you people were saying, look, it's not easy. And that's the fact. The thing about it is that when you are old, Sekou, Steve, Regina Monk, Lawrence, our viewers, and our followers, when you owe, you owe. And you know, one thing I like about God that we served, or that for me I served, God is God that deal with you when you are young, because He felt that you have the energy, you have the zest, you have everything in you to work. But all of my days, or in fact, let me just say, all the time I'm reading the Bible, I haven't seen where God has taken power from young person, to give it to old person. For me, in fact, I haven't seen that. I'm still, in fact, I still not be corrected, but I haven't seen that. But this is the only generation where we're seeing that people are now transitioning from young to old. And whether we like it or not, this thing going to happen. And Sekou, the worst one is, it's just about the years that we wasted. That, for me, the one I'm looking at right now, because even if you put Jeremiah Kun there, who from Nimba, who is your kinsman, what we hearing, like, you can easily go to the US. So what's going to happen? It's like we're just going to put our life into another wasted 6 years. Where, okay, the president that we voted for, because of maybe old age or so on, he's not there anymore. We bring in a young man, and the young man can easily travel. That's what's going to happen. But again, we hope and pray that, yeah.
Check your inbox. All the Zoom.
Yeah, you don't have to travel to be president of Liberia. Somebody who can work, you made our president. The traveling building you worry about. You say they say you can make a president. Then the men who can travel to Morocco, the men can travel to Ghana, Nigeria, everywhere in Africa, they may worry about. You don't have to come to America. Sir Allen told you, say, you don't have to travel to America to be okay. You can be sanctioned, sir. You can be okay. You all know very well that Jeremiah Kun was corrupt. Jeremiah Kun was big, one of the biggest roles, in the legislature. Jeremiah Kun became the vice president. So by virtue of the constitution, Jeremiah Kun reserved the right to be our next president, because our president.
And I agree with you. And I agree with you, like I was saying. I agree with you 100%. But let me tell you, with Syrian Allen and the rest of.
We can worry about when Jeremiah Kun become vice president. He may not appoint, Thomas Fowler to be vice president, because the principal deputy there, they didn't want to get PhD in stealing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They know how to steal together.
Cool, man.
Yeah, they know how to steal together. So
no,
you could potentially see CDC and MDR government. Jeremiah Kun president, Thomas Fowler vice president.
Politics, mainstream
politics make stream bedfellows. So maybe we'll finish and then we'll go to what's his name, Monk, and then
Lawrence.
Close, then we'll go to Lawrence to open the line.
Yes, so we can take more calls because our people are listening. In fact, they start texting already. So indeed, so quickly to that, I feel the rescue team, mind you, right now, like I always telling people behind the scene, we have 2 persons that are running the country behind the scene. Let me be frank. Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence and that is Senator Davos Dillon. These 2 people, they are the most powerful people right now in the country. When they appoint you, Sekou, as long the 2 people now a proof of your appointment, a waste of time. So I think the rescue train going to battle the vice president, and even there are a lot of news that be hearing behind the same. We are not yet ready for this thing to dig deep, but we have a lot of news also behind the same, and there are serious fights. But we hope and pray that things go well. Even if there will be maybe any power turning over, we hope and pray that all goes well. But again, this president is old. Like President Mo was saying today, the president go for youth, I know youth dialogue, youth summit or what. Look, well, anyway. Go ahead, Chief. Yeah, go ahead.
Remember before we go to Lawrence, before the election, when the United Party called a press conference, they opened the line. The guy said, the press, your next president, Boakai, Mr. President, Mr. Incoming President, your press. Joseph Boakai was that day. For almost 10 to 20 seconds. Then he said,
that Bommy country, right? I think that happened in that Bommy country. That Bommy country.
After a minute. Oh, Nami? Because that time they bring trouble. The mayor didn't even know that you know what they were talking about. That was before the election. So the people didn't know exactly. They were worried how the mayor even going to handle that press conference. The mayor was like, Mr. President, now you, oh, Nami supposed to talk now. Same thing when the mayor came here after the election. Stand up with us, take him to a basement. Put someone a sweater on him. That he was president-elect. When you saw him, just say when they bring new client in the group home, you don't know what group home is, right? Maybe you're down in Liberia, you don't know what group home is. They play where they can pull people who with some disability, whether they're mental disability or physical disability, people then who actually are now correct. The play they can take care of it, the play where they can sit down. You know, still not used to have somebody who then too. You tell the people in the basement, you say they're watching the football game together. Still not the men watching, still not say, who leading? You know, magazine. You could not say anything, right? Still not like, okay, Arsenal leading 2-1. Yeah, I know you like Arsenal. Okay. Making fool out of the puppy. People, they know the old man is not capable. They know the old man is in complete decline, but they know that that's the only man they can use to exploit Liberia. And now that they themselves now can't get along, now some of them are in support. I can tell you, some of them in the train, in the rescue train, they are in support of Joseph Boakai resigning. They are sponsoring the protest. Joseph Boakai will resign. The Jeremiah Kun will become the president, and me, I'll support Jeremiah Kun anytime, any day. And I'm in a party, but anybody, anything that will give Nimba Kande the presidency, and the Prince Justice say me, I'll support it. Jeremiah Kun is allowed by the Constitution to be the next president if Joseph Boakai is not capable. So you're opening the line, like here for the Liberian people. Monk, you want to say something before we go to the Liberian people?
Actually, let you hear from our people. We'll chime in later when they are done with their course. I think it's fair enough to hear from them.
Yeah, open the line. Let you hear from the people. Do you think Joseph Boakai is able and capable of sharing the affairs of our country? Well, let's make it simple. Do you think Joseph Boakai want to run the country the way he's looking? The way he's not making decisions?
Okay.
The way he decisions to the people there?
Well, the numbers.
Money then going.
The numbers are 0778 25. The numbers are 0778 25 50 50 086 02 13 02. Those are the numbers you can call this evening and be part of the SKTV show. The show is relayed here on the radio format in Bon County, Bon Mine specifically. I'll go to the line. Our first caller. Hello?
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
I'm okay. Your name, where you call from? You say your name? Your line is bad.
Yeah, very bad.
Yeah, you hear me?
Okay, it's much better. Go ahead. I hear you.
Yeah, I'm calling from Jesus Factory, coming Fueto.
Okay, I hear you, Chief. Go ahead.
So let me appreciate you guys. It's a great show. You guys are doing well to educate our people who always make mistakes, and the mistake will always repeat. You see, Mr. White guy, someone who doing the campaign, I understand that he cannot run this country. I support Mr. Commissioner. Look, Mr. Boakai is doing dedicated to be a great thing. And Mr. Cummings, who take his time and money without working in government, he able to distribute or donate to PWR 160 kVA generators to people that people cannot understand and know how government works and to elect people in black cap. But it may say that we always make, that's why we always support this country to elect black cap. So the only thing I want to say, you guys, I'm calling all our parents to join us 2029 and join the struggle, the fight to bring Mr. Cummings that will be able to persecute black guys. Thank you for having me, Lachi.
Thank you for talking to us this evening. 086-02-3002, 077-825-5050. This caller is on the line. Hello, your name, where you come from?
Good evening.
I'm okay, your name, where you come from?
Yeah, they Amos Gano Gio calling from our community.
Is it your name? Who?
Yeah, Amos Gano Gio.
You come from where?
We are community. This is the message.
Then yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, to get to the point, the 42-year-old government would experience we ask him to resign so the VP can take over because now we are not seeing anything going on.
Thank you.
We ask him to resign. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. You make your point. Let me see who is online too here this evening. Okay, this caller. Hello, your name, where you come from?
Wait a minute.
I'm okay, your name, where you come from?
Yeah, my name is Nelson.
You say your name?
I say I'm Nelson.
You gotta amplify your voice, my brother. Your name, where you...
Okay, thank you for the question.
We're not hearing you, brother.
Yeah, you know really.
Okay, much better. Go ahead, I hear you.
Yeah, I was saying, I think we still there for educating that so why it's the place, but they are way out. The way out is that the president should resign and let John Martin go there. John Martin is a very young man, has a teacher, and the president, so if I made a mistake, and correct, I'm putting John Martin.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You make your point already. Let me see who is on this side of the line. Hello, your name, where you come from?
Yeah.
Hello, your name. You come from Habit. Line is kind of a bad. You gotta be audible.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You say your name?
Thank you for the
Your name?
I'm saying because I end up calling from Habel.
Okay. I hear you, Tom.
Yeah, thank you for the show. I really admire you people on the show. But you see, what I'm really happy there is that you people have to get shit. You're not made or coming to fail the election. You're not getting nothing to do, only to go more on Baka. And nothing can embarrass you. I need to be ashamed that you people the one that made me to lose today. Because I'm not doing no good message for him.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. You make your point. I appreciate you for calling. Hello, your name, where you come from? Hey, your line is kind of bad. You gotta be audible. Hello? Yeah, you go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, please, I join your vision, my brother. Oh, told him that 21 they can't make it. Told him that 21, my brother, some of now. Look at our nation. There's now a 6 year out of our age, no worry. Well, we didn't do there's no job in Sunday now. The massive assaulting, they were talking about infant, we're talking about factors, the boys, you know, I think I've seen them, my brother. Well, I wouldn't do the complaint.
Thank you. Thank you for making your contribution.
Yeah, brother, so I did that.
Okay. Level, brother.
So, basically, a lot of Liberian people want Judah Baga to resign.
Let me go to the line. Let me see who is it. Hello, Yanni, where you come from?
Hello.
Hello, Yanni, where you come from?
Thank you very much. Don't reach my name. I'm district number 4.
Your line is kind of a bad, brother.
Yeah, but the water is bad up here today in the country.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead.
The water is bad up in our country.
I know, brother.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, I said my name is Jerome. You're saying very much for the topic of calling for district number 4. But you see in life, when you are speaking against another person, you should be careful. Let me be bold to you guys. We are like great people without stupid. There's something I'm going through in the country, you're lying and in our place, you're enjoying. You're eating your own property. Now we put it back in there. 10 will be 6 months, we're saying something, nothing in the country. The man is
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. You make your point. Thank you. Mr. Kane, hello, Yanni, where you come from? Hello? Hello, is it Yanni?
Yeah, I'm calling from Beaumont.
Yanni?
Mr. Sia.
Oh, Mr. Josiah Tia.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you now. Go ahead. I know you're not well.
Yeah, what I want to say, I just want to tell the SPTV send me actually help me with my illness, you know. It's been 1 month now. I've been indoor. At least I can't able to seek medical treatment because I don't have it for $5 in my hand. So I'm appealing to them to help me, especially to more and Mr. Kane. I speak all of them. Please let me help me. I'm indoor. I can then 1 month now I can go outside. Inside the house.
Thank you.
So, Lawrence, if you get his number, then let's talk in the back, okay?
Okay. 086021302. Let me see this person. Hello, Yanni, where you come from?
Samuel David from Beaumont.
You say your name?
Samuel David.
Okay, from where?
From Beaumont.
Okay, I hear you, Chief. Okay, I hear you, Mr. David.
Thank you very much, Sean, the evening for everything all day and night. But for what it's the only hope the criminal has to steal the country money and go back. They know that woman will not make it. But they force it to fight with the devil by all means that they can get themselves rich to live. But all will come from behind them one by one. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. David. I appreciate you for calling on the show this evening. 086021302 077-825.
The people asking, the black people now, majority of the people or the caller now saying that this guy is not capable, he should resign. But the good thing about it, you know, the party people, you already get a position that you're supposed to get. So
another caller is on the line. Let me see who is it. Hello, your name, where you come from?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, your name?
Yeah, this is Mr. Victor Canandra. We are calling you from 17th Street.
Yeah, you, Chief. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the program. What happened is nobody knows the future. Yeah, we don't really know. We appointed that for our action, and in that case for our legislator, the immaturity to impeach the president now. But they all want more. They don't want to do it. They get the envelope, their car, you know, for it. They're up envelope. So that's the problem we are facing currently.
Okay.
So look at for that technical aspect.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the program.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you for calling.
All right.
I'll take
two more.
Okay, 2 more. I'll take 2 more and go to Mr. Kane. Hello, your name, where you come from?
What?
Yeah, hello, your name, where you come from?
My name is Daniel Brown.
You say your name?
Daniel Brown.
Yeah, you. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. What a man ain't going to do that. So I don't want to. He's gonna lay Mari. Hello, Yanni, where you come from? You say your name?
My name is Myron Way.
Okay, let's go ahead, you. You come from where?
Brother, the party to some of the people calling, you go to the so I don't know where they're coming from, what is it. So what I can tell you people, usually us, Liberia, let us suffer in our own stupidity for 6 years. Then changes will come to us back. But today we were also, you see, back here or in your places when you go there, you even try to ask people as to how they see the government, they would be telling the government as if we are sure they will go up in the capital and in the capital for the plastic. So how
Thank you.
You see, yes.
Thank you, my brother. Well, Mr. Akana is all yours.
Thank you so much, Lawrence, and thank you to all our callers who call in to participate on the show today. We appreciate you. Folks, you hear it for yourself. We are not saying it. Liberians are actually, Liberians are calling on Joseph Nima Boakai to resign so his vice president can take over the country per our constitution. So we are not the ones saying it. And from the callers, you cannot tell how much people are paying attention. We told you that this conversation is not coming from us. And the thing is gaining steam from Monsuaro County to all the way Bapulu County, to all the way Bowarasa, to all the way Yekepa, to all the way Lobatuo, to all the way Greenville, all the way Zredu. Liberians are saying that Joseph Nima Boakai is incapacitated. He's not capable of running the country based on everything going on in the country, based on the fact that he could not even appoint his own government. He could not formulate his own government. Based on the fact that he's not making decisions for himself. Liberians are saying that Joseph Boakai should resign so that his vice president can be the president to end their term. If Joseph Boakai people there, if Jeremiah Kun want to run for president, he can now run on his own term because they were elected together. Around people are saying it, and majority of the callers today are saying the same thing. Hey, you guys stop. I'm sorry, my people. So, I will play Jeremiah Kun short video again so you can hear it. Whatever Jeremiah Kun said before, he was right, and now the time is here. He said 2023, Joseph Nima Boakai, mental state will be challenged, that his brain will be going down. That Joseph Boakai is tired by 2023, now 2024. Now, whatever he said, whatever he predicted is visible today. It was, something that we heard before, but now we are seeing it for ourselves. But before I, play that video, the caller who called and asked for SKTV to help him for his medical situation, if you're still listening, give your information to, what's his name, Lawrence. A lot of people, been listening, a lot of people watching. We already have 2 people, sending something for SKTV to help that person with their medical situation. We have 2 of our main supporters of SKTV that already sent us something. So yesterday, we did not actually get our target in the weekly support from our people. Only 1 person donated, and the 3 people donated. But we stay asking people to support SKTV. So if you're sending something, whatever you want to send for the guy, just write a note. Whether that's Zelle or Cash App, just put a note there for the guy, for the guy with the medical issue. And we're sending it for SKTV, say for SKTV support. We appreciate everything. The reason why we came today, we did not focus on, the weekly donation. Last week, you guys did well, but this week, it was very, slow. And we know things happen. Things can be okay sometimes, and things can be bad sometimes. So we don't want to make it look like it's all about money. If we get it, we appreciate it. We'll use it for the intended purposes. If we don't get it, we'll operate within our means. But I can't thank you enough. The 2 ladies that just sent us something to help the guy. We appreciate you so much. We're encouraging everybody, whether you support SKTV whether he send money to us or he send money to support this guy who called, asking us to support him, to help him. We don't know him. We don't know him. But if you guys can help, we will definitely, make sure we help him as well. With or without your help, when I said the guy should give his information to Lawrence, that was my intention to help whatever way I can, personally. We all have some issue, we all have our problem. But for somebody to come publicly and call on the radio, ask for help, they don't have the first time to go to hospital. We all have our issue. But trust me, every situation you find yourself, know that you are in the middle. You are not the worst. There are people with different situations that is bigger than your own. If you think you don't have money for tomorrow or to eat, somebody talking about now, not talking about eating, talking about their health, how they can live for the next day. So we expect everybody to support, to chip in, whatever you get, just send it. Say for the guy who called or for the guy with a medical problem, we'll definitely make sure the guy is taken care of, and we'll also inform you after his treatment, whatever happen, then we'll take it from there. But Monk, what do you think about the Liberian people decision? You see now the majority of callers are saying Joseph Parker should resign. And
Joseph Parker, go ahead. You're saying something. Go ahead.
Yeah. So and they're saying Joseph Parker should resign, and the vice president, by virtue of the Constitution, is the next person in line. So, what do you think that's going on right now within the Joseph Parker orbit? Especially within the inner cycle of the presidency, they already hit Jeremiah Kong. You already want to get rid of him. So, what do you think running through their mind right now?
Our people are very special kind of a people on the entire planet. They told us that they agreed. They told us that even if he in the casket, they were going to vote for him. So for them to even insinuate that Joseph Parker should resign is laughable to me. I don't think that will happen, except the worst, which I don't wish for on the president. I think when he gets to the point that he believes that he can no longer, and even if Joseph Parker gets to the point that he believes that he can no longer steer the affairs of the state, the people that are behind Joseph Parker will not allow that to happen, to look at all the resources that are available to them, to look at this, or they look at a lucrative position in government, the very reason why they supported him in the first place, to just throw everything through the window and allow Jeremiah to take over. Yeah, we can argue about the constitutional aspect of it, but the reality, you got to be pragmatic about it. The idea that Unity Party folks will tell Joseph Parker, say, we accept the fact that you want to resign because from the physical or medical standpoint, you cannot continue the job. I don't see that happening, except the worst of the worst case happen to Joseph Parker, that it will be beyond the pale. I think that's the only way, but from my point of view, it won't happen. So, you see, I was listening to young people calling. One of the illusions in life is about time. When people actually understand the fact that we are on this planet for a limited time, they will change the way how they do things. I've seen people born in the 80s calling themselves youth in Liberia. When the life expectancy in Liberia is 64 to 68. My brother, youth means someone between the ages of 15 to 24. That's what our youth is.
So I'm sorry, man. What about the senator of Rivers who call his Junior, who ordered a Joe?
Bill Tuare, yeah.
Bill Tuare. And you see the man here say, he ordered a Joe, but the man call is there.
When I listen to our people in Liberia talking about we represent the youth, I like, bro, you born 78, you born 1980, you left 44 to 46. You are already transitioned into adulthood and you call yourself youth when in fact, in reality, you got less than 20 years on the planet just based on the level expectancy in your country. And people think that they can play, that Liberia is some kind of a laboratory or science lab to run random experiment, that 6 years is some 6 days or 6 weeks. Look, the time that you will spend just between Georgia and Joseph Parker alone is 12 years of your life. Think about that. 12 years. Do you know what you can accomplish within 12 years from the humanistic standpoint? You think that 12 years is just some 6 weeks or 8 weeks that you can just throw out there in the name of taking an experiment. People saw this thing, people call you out for it and be like, you know what? It's about the country. Make better decisions. You said, no, we're going to take this man. So now that he's in power, like I said, it might look like that, but I don't see that happening because I know one of the main reasons people supported Joseph Boakai is to get a lucrative job. And it was the second coming of Unity Party for them to throw it out the window because Jeremiah Kun will come with uncertainty. He bringing his own people. Do you think how they call the guy, the Sekou Dukle at the port, will want to welcome the idea of a Jeremiah Kun presidency, knowing what will happen if Jeremiah Kun was president? You muted. Or any other government official or state-owned enterprises or managing director, do you think they will even welcome that idea?
But
do you think, yes.
Do you think Jeremiah Kun will remove everybody from the rescue team? I think they were elected together. I think he will respect, Boakai's nomination, and maybe some of them will be removed, but not all of them. I don't think so.
Sekou, it's not about all of them. It's impossible to talk about the most strategic position. Joseph Boakai puts his people in strategic position. And they say when you want to know the true character of a man, gives him power. Once Jeremiah Kun become president, it's a whole different ballgame. You will see the real Jeremiah Kun. And if you are serving at NOCA or the Minister of Finance or the LRA, do you think your job is guaranteed? No, because Jeremiah Kun will do exactly the same thing. He will want to put his able-bodied lieutenant, people that he got trust in, to certain lucrative position in government. So I'm not saying he's going to change your whole bureaucracy, but in strategic area, he will put people that will also push the agenda, and it won't sit well with the people from the rescue train as well. So the idea here, and don't forget, the people that are running the country from the Senate, do you think they will have that leverage anymore? If Jeremiah Kun was a president? Hell no. Jeremiah Kun will not send his nominee to the Senate and Dillon and be scratching the name of the list. That would never happen. So you're talking about a whole different ballgame. One thing for our people is, I want to keep telling them, if you want for Liberia to be better, you will have to make some tough decisions, because life is not only about taking this, it's not only about experiment. Sometimes in life you learn from just looking at things, just from observing. If Sekou made a mistake in life, I don't have to make the same mistake that Sekou made in life. I can just see a mistake and just avoid doing the same thing, because you're talking about time here. Now you want the president to resign, and this whole cry is boomeranging all over the country. Yeka Koluba is out there. People are responding because they see the reality. I tell you guys, look, sometimes people don't understand the magnitude of the chief executive position. It's almost like you work with a corporation, right? And you are the CEO, Sekou. And they pay somebody in the corporation, maybe some people making like $20 per hour. They look at our CEO and get him $40 million. Do you think the reason they get a CEO $40 million as his package, do you think because they hate the people that make $25 an hour? No. Because they understand that the survival of that corporation depends on those CEO who will make tough decisions. So whether the company will succeed or the company will fail, it depends on that CEO. That's why they pay him that kind of money. And that thing, it comes with making decisions. It comes with your physical ability. So why would you think a corporate CEO will go to work and spend almost 2 hours in the gym? He want to eat a very, very good. He want to balance his nutrition. He want to balance his diet. Do you think that they do this thing for no reason? No, because they must give results. It's the same thing with the presidency. When you are president, you are responsible for the life. In the case of Liberia, more than 5 million plus. So you must bring your A game every day to work. And whether you like it or not, the problem is Joseph Boakai is not up to the task. So whether he completes the 6 years, whether he can call it quit before then, whether he turn it over to Jeremiah Kun, nothing is going to change the fact. And the warning signs were flashing red. They were blinking red before your very own eyes. So the idea that we should get to the presidency before you want to change course, no, I'm not going to buy into that. It's up to you. You will live with the consequence of a decision. That's why you go to election. So if Joseph Boakai calls it quit voluntarily, that's his choice. But for me, I believe in the Constitution, and if it's time for Jeremiah Kun to take over, you got to give him. We cannot sweep the Constitution under the carpet because we want to please you. No, that will not work. So we play by the laws on the books, whether you like it or not. No, that's what the Constitution is there for. It's not about your feelings. It's not about your emotion. It's the law of the land. So it gets a side event.
But what do you think about the callers? This is unprecedented. I'm shocked.
So again,
speaking out and they want Joseph Boakai to resign because he's incapacitated.
So let me use the time to say thanks to all of them. Thanks to all of you, our callers. In fact, when we come on the radio, we always tell them that let us disagree to agree, vote of confrontation, insults, and so forth. But I'm really a part of them. So again, they said what exactly we've been saying, even during the time of the campaign, and during the time of the elections. All of these things that were said, that people talk about, the politicians speak out, and even the media also come out. But you see, they just speak truth to power, and I think we are waiting maybe years from now on what they are saying going to happen. And let me be frank or Segu, because you can't have a president who is not energetic. That's the first thing. Like, you just said something, he said, they will always read the speech and give to the president and say, go and read. And that will not be question and answer. Like some of our preachers, or teachers in the, from the religious side, right? They just go out there and teach or preach. Nobody going to ask them question. So now, hey, look. But to physically interact with people, they're where the problem lasts. So, and you won't be able to do that for all the time. Mind you, just a few times. I'm hearing about traveling. I'm hearing about some maybe health issues or so forth. Because you have to interact with the people on a daily basis. And they just speak to. So if it happens, well, like you were saying, Jeremiah Cole now should start to think about some of the lapses, put his notepad together, start to write some of these mistakes, because as time goes by, maybe who knows, he may become the president. If not, well, then he also give his own support. Like he said, mind you, even during the time of the campaign, he said that, in fact, he's going to be talking, he's going to be happy, he's going to be working, but we're not seeing all this anymore. So, anyway, that is not topic by itself. But thank you so much. Thanks to the callers. I'm muted.
Yeah, so Melbourne, thank you so much. We said we're going to play the video from the vice president when he was not vice president. So we don't want to make you to be think or to believe that this is a new video. It's not a new video. This is something that Jeremiah predicted and is coming now to pass. Listen to it.
These things could happen behind the scenes. So I supported Joseph Parker, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy a paper. There's a man who bought me paper.
You see why Jeremiah, what he's saying here, the reason why Joseph Parker is not making a decision now is the same reason this guy predicted. He said by 2023, now we're in 2024, that Joseph Parker's brain will be going down. This is his vice president. He knows exactly what's going on. He knows that's why he took this. He accepted. That's the reason why he accepted to be vice president, because he knows very well that Joseph Parker's brain was in decline. It will be worse, by 2023. Now 2024, we are in 2024. He said his father used to put pamper on him. Now he putting pamper on his father, directly insinuating that by this time around, Joseph Parker will be wearing pamper. Who knows? People that are closer to him, they think a lot of things to all. We can say everything, but who knows? To the extent where the man who can't even walk on his own, can't talk on his own, you gotta inject steroid in him. How long gonna do that? Now the government is declining in less than 7 months. He's not making decisions, nothing going on. The country is going down the hill. Everybody crying. Those that voted, that supported him, they're crying. Now the country is largely calling for his resignation, that he's now capable of running the country. Unfortunately,
now they are not giving baby tops instead of giving jobs.
No, man, the baby top team, man, that one is It's laughable. We can't even, really, but on a serious note, this is a serious matter for our country. Yeah, listen to the vice president, he was right, 100%. And hopefully Joseph Boagai will do the honorable thing for himself and for Liberia. Just let the thing go and just resign. And Jeremiah Kung is young man, capable and able, strong, energetic. If they wouldn't butt on him, they say man can steal. And they say the man too that they say the man can sell him on part. But Joseph Boagai not be careful now.
These things could happen behind the scenes. So I supported Joseph Boakai, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding it, and you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy a paper. There's a man who bought me paper before. I'm buying paper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he said, he said, when you run for one term, he said it. I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest, find somebody else.
All right. So Jeremiah Kung, my own brother from my country, he was right. He predicted the decline in Joseph Boagai's mental state. His, his decision-making process. He said it will be a big decline, and now Jeremiah was 100% right. So now we are here. Joseph Boagai is elected. Unfortunately, he's not able to make decision. He cannot keep himself up. He got to sleep 12 hours a day, and he got to wake up, and it takes time too for him to wake up and get himself together. So as a result, he gave his power to his son, his nephew, and few rescue senators to run the country for us. If Labrepo wanted somebody else, they would have voted for somebody else. They voted for Joseph Boagai. That Joseph Boagai would want to be seen as president. That Joseph Boagai want to see as making decision. If he's not capable of doing it, the Constitution gave us somebody else. That is the vice president. So Joseph Boagai, Labrepo was saying that you should resign. And that would be good for you, be good for your family, it would be good for the country. And hopefully you will do the honorable thing. Just do that so you can focus on your health, pay attention to your grandchildren. You already got plenty of money. In less than 7 months, you guys already, stole more than $300 million. Hey, Liberia, what kind of country is this? And you're asking for another $80-something million. You're mortgaging Wologisi Mountain, Putu Mountain, the oil. You're buying trucks and machines to rent it, creating your own company, buying trucks and machines and to rent it to the mining companies. They're going to be making $300 per trip to $200 per trip on a daily basis. You guys never going to get poor anymore. You already get what you wanted. They say somebody told me Mo Ali riding more than $100,000 car now. Mo Ali that used to be in the garage where a car gave me a food to pay for the car to the mechanic. Now riding brand new car. So all of your rescue children and you started far now. You're finna getting your own. The one the other people took in 6 months, you're finna in 6 years, you're getting your own in 6 months. Congratulations, you guys are rich now. So just resign. Allow the people, you know, that were elected, Pelano secession, then go ahead, let Jeremiah Kun be the president. If the people say Jeremiah Kun to that big role, he can be president, then Fanatic Kofa can be the president. If Fanatic Kofa to the criminal, then you have to look for Nyomli. So we got some breaking news here we want to share with you. SKTV is reliably informed. Maybe are you there? Make sure make sure you pay attention to this one. SKTV was reliably informed that there was a meeting here yesterday by some people believed to be members of the Liberty Party, among some key people that we were informed that were in the meeting. They had a meeting yesterday. Nyomli Kanga Lawrence, I don't know, it's Clark Tommy, whatever his name is, and the Deputy Information Minister, now picking that used to work in Nyomli office, Darrell Dillon, and Jacob Smith. They had a meeting yesterday. They have agreed that they're going to form a new party. A breaking news. Mo, are you there? Okay.
For new party, you say?
Yes.
What going to be the name of the party?
We work on the details. We will respond on it tomorrow. Working on the detail that they had a meeting. People that were some of the key players that were in the meeting: Jacob Smith, Nyomli, Darrell Dillon. In fact, according to the information that they want to make sure, because when they were challenged, that if you think Liberty Party were Basel Party and you say that your party, you don't have to hang on Liberty Party, you create a Basel Party. So now they are creating a party that will be predominantly Bassa people. I don't know the intent to be the party that Nyomli is going to use to run, or it's going to be for the purpose of being able to feed candidate for senators and representatives down the line. Because right now, with the current structure of the party, some of them are not part of the current Liberty Party, and some of them they can't stomach the fact of having peace with Musa Belete and the Liberty Party people. And my question now is, if they form new party and make this party Bassa People Party, can one tribe or can one group of people or one country, in fact, win the presidency? Monk, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So can one party win? Can one tribe or one group of people win any election in Liberia, especially presidency?
I mean, if the leg of Bronsky, who people respected the most, couldn't even do it, I don't know why the possibility that somebody else from Liberty Party. The whole idea of these parties in Liberia is just to have a seat at the table so they can get something in exchange, like a job opportunity. I mean, that's why it's all about some parties. They are not there to win it all. Because if there was any chance, I think Bronsky, maybe if he had been alive, I would say maybe he would perform better as opposed to 2017. And but I don't think he was going to pull it off. It was always between George Weah and Joseph Jimabaga. Maybe there was a possibility, but I didn't see it. So now that Bronsky is not on the stage now, it's just about power and ego. I don't think it's about winning election. It's all about leverage and going to the negotiating table to get something exchanged. It's the same old thing, nothing more than I get the regular playbook in Liberia.
Yeah, but why would Nyomli then try to create new party?
Well, because it's a direct battle against chairmanability. That's just why it's all about. We saw it. They went to court on couple of occasions. Chairmanability came out on top. The bottom line is, I tell you, I say even people that went to school in that country, they were confused all the time. They understand the Constitution. They know the role of a party. I mean, the candidate versus the role of the party's chairman. Even in the U.S., the day-to-day activity of a party is controlled by the chairman. He makes decisions. The chairman and the secretary of the party, they are the one. They are different. Their roles and responsibilities quite different from the party leader. But in the case of the Nyombli and the Dillon, they will never come to that reality. For them, they believe it's a Bassa people property and chairmanability. In as much as he been rolling Liberty Party for more than a decade, he's now a Bassa man. So they will always try to wrestle power from him, even at the expense of their political party. You think that they are aware of the rules? You don't think that they are aware of chairmanability, rules, and responsibility when it comes to calling the shot? They went to court before. We talk about the legal aspect here. So they will never accept the fact. So there will always be a rift. I mean, form your new party, it won't be screenshot men because that's the whole objective, that's the whole intent to wrestle the party from the chairman. So nothing is going to change in Liberty Party.
So what could be some of the names suggestion? Maybe like a Liberty Party Pro Max, or maybe I Liberty Party,
Liberty Party, and Independent
Liberty Party, or Bassa Liberty Party. I don't know.
Maybe they'll put Bassa Liberty ahead of it.
Because they said a Bassa People Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll dig deeper in on this. But it's fact, is the truth? Because somebody that were in the meeting give us the information. SKTV, we are planted everywhere. We don't just talk. We have people everywhere. We have somebody in the meeting that share the information with us. We got more detail. I know they will be shocked right now. Dillon, if Dillon watching right now, or anybody from the Yombly can't do it. In that meeting,
how they gotta go to know
this? What the hell? What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the meeting happened yesterday, and they have agreed to form a new party. So the name of the party, I don't know. But, there's a possibility it may carry something that will indicate, the Liberty Party somehow. If not, whatever way they call it. In fact, there are a lot of party creating coming out. Do you know there's some people?
So the chairman. Are you seeing the chairman comment?
Where?
You see the chairman comment? I'm just seeing the chairman. So you call trouble on us. You call the chairman to come and say,
Yeah, bro. Never mute yourself because I'm giving the feedback. So I didn't even know the chairman was here, Melbourne. Thank you for calling my attention. Mr. Chairman, if you sleeping, I hear that now. I don't know the name, how you're going to be called. Liberty Party Pro Mass or Liberty Party, or I Liberty Independent.
Liberty or COP Liberty Party.
Or COP Liberty Party, whatever it's going to be. Well, yeah, new Liberty Party is in the making, and the meeting was held yesterday. Just to name a few people that were there. I don't know, Clark Tommy, that is the name. I don't know, Pacton or Clark Tommy, and Jacob Smith, and the guy who is the deputy minister for Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of Information. That Peking I used to work in Yombly office. I always forget his name. That one they can talk like call his chicken. I forgot.
Isaac Jackson?
No.
Toga?
The other one can be running your mouth. He used to be like Yombly bear ball. I forgot his name.
The last time we were talking about this topic here.
He used to come on the show, yeah. Even when he attacked us one time on a show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, even when he attacked us one time, I forgot his name. Dano something? Whatever.
You mean a guy from Minnesota? Yeah.
Dano, whatever. Daniel Sando. Yeah,
they said Daniel Sando.
Yeah, Sando something. Daniel Sando, yeah. That one two were there. Yombly were there. Dillon were there. And they have concluded conclusively that they're going to form a new political party. So we'll come up more detail tomorrow. Somebody were in the meeting inform SKTV.
You know, the last time we had a discussion when the chairman on the show, when the chairman was talking about reconciliation and trying to build a bigger thing, I was like, I wish you good luck in your endeavor, because I know those people you are going against, they're not interested in what you are offering. So I don't know what will be his next move or the party's move, because as far as I'm concerned, when he remains a legitimate chairman of the party, he still controls the day-to-day activity of the party. So the whole idea that they're coming up with something new of a party is not strange to me, because that was where they were headed anyway.
But now they thought this one they're going to be a secret. We're going to keep it and pretending that they're working with the rescue people. So when the rescue people hear the information, how they're going to feel now? Betrayal?
They're already in power. I don't think they will feel betrayed. They will accept it.
I don't accept it because some of them were kind of going around saying that they would rather, Nyombli to Jeremiah Kun. I'm just telling you exactly what somebody told me, that they would prefer Nyombli running, but they would never allow Jeremiah Kun to be president. But I told them, but you guys voted for Jeremiah Kun. That's unfair. And that is not, the Constitution. Jeremiah Kun was elected as, vice president. So if Nyombli is a pro-tem, she got that position because of the United Party. And they are saying that Jeremiah Kun is not fit to be president, is not presidential material. Anybody is vice president, that one is presidential material, because that person is a heartbeat away from the presidency. So now, normally they're now forming their own political party. Very reporting. Like I said, we'll give you more detail tomorrow after tonight, because we got a lot of information to talk about, some of the details, of the meeting, but we don't want to just.
Yeah, that's holy.
We got to make sure we we authenticate all the key things in the meeting, and then we will come and spill the beans tomorrow. But I want to say thank you to those of you who, our weekly contribution,
we reach our target, right?
No, man, people were slow. People were very slow, and some of the people that actually donated for the guy, one of them sent $40, said $20 for SKTV, and then $20 for the guy who called, who is not well. So, yeah, we think that means we have 3 people now who.
How many presidents were shot yesterday to complete a weekly target?
It was, I think it was about 10. 10? It was about 10 or 12. It was about 12.
12, okay.
Because there were 3 people plus the guy who sent
the 4 something. So we are short 9, and then you got another man who's you see, that's my thing. SKTV did that. Somebody who must carry. Now somebody is calling, complaining about a medical issue that he can't even step out of the room. So it's not easy.
So okay. Felicia also sent something. She always send more. So that means let me see. So I think Felicia sent something. She was one of the person that sent something for the guy, and then she sent $60 for SKTV. So that's 3 right there.
Yeah, we can end the thing today. We can meet our weekly show, and then.
So we just need about 6 more people.
6 more people, we can do it.
If you want to donate to the guy too, you are welcome. But then one of the sisters too sent $10 for the guy.
Okay.
And then another
we can do it.
Yeah.
6 people plus our man. That's possible. We can do it before the show come to an end. Our people are
6 people we need 6 people to donate to SKT. $20 each. If one person give us $60 again.
In that 3 years.
I want $20.
Well, can do 120 and then we can cut it. We can cut it quick.
You can get one person to donate $120 and then case closed.
Yeah, that will mean that will go for the week.
Okay. Somebody not sent $20 again.
Okay, that 5 more.
Right after that. Yeah, while we're talking.
Sekou, just looking at what happened, why it's unfolding in the country and things that we predicted before the election, right? In any normal society, all the folks that were on that so-called rescue train will not get a single vote in any normal country when we come to 2029. Because it means they were scammed, they were betrayed, that people did this move for Joseph Boakai for selfish reasons. So in any normal country, the electorate will punish the people that brought Joseph Boakai upon them. Because I won't be afraid to say that whether it was the Nyombli or whether it was the Dilo, they knew this condition persisted before we enter 2023. Like Jeremiah Kun regularly said, the only reason he accepted that position because he believed now it puts him closer to the presidency. So he took a calculated bet because he was chosen. Now, like I said, we are a different society, but in any normal country, whether it's the Nyombli, whether it's the Dillon, whether it's the Amara, whether it's the Jeremiah Kun, they won't get a single vote. But at the end of the day in Liberia, people will still vote on tribal reasons. Then they will put the country's interest first. I'm just saying it. That's my own theory. Because why would you want to put the country in such a position? You supposed to be the head of the adults in the room to make better decisions of the country and knowing what the president is going through in terms of his physical health, in terms of the age factor. Why would you want to make such a move? It means that you are never interested in the country progress. It was just about positioning yourself for the next election cycle.
Yeah, so Mo, we say we were like a far right. Yeah, another person just sent $20. I didn't see it. I just seen that. Yeah. So like 4 more. 4 more.
We can do it before we close the show.
4 more people. We just need 4 more people to donate $20 each to SKTV.
Also, man, you just send $80 and then we're done.
It's easy. So
but Sekou, here's the thing. I'm not cutting. Oh, you will have to carry the cost because the guy who called with that whole medical issue, you don't know how much it's even going to cost him.
No. For the guy, people, whatever they send, they can put it for the guy.
Okay.
So yeah, so this person, I don't like to call people name, but this person who sent $60 to SKTV, that person sent $100.
Oh, that's great
for the guy. Yeah, we have a couple of people sending, $10 and $20. So
okay,
$25 actually.
Because I'm just saying, if a medical condition.
Yeah. So whatever the case be, we will keep
it. We'll keep at the table.
Yeah, even whether plus people sending something or not, we will.
You will still pick at the table. Yeah, that's it.
We still try to do our best, for the guy. So we don't know him, but people looking up to us, ask us. We have done this before. Back then when we used to do the show on the cell phone, something happened. Yeah. One of the guys that used to work with us, this guy's mother got sick. The mother was in Tabitha Hospital. Our people raised funds here. That's why we used to do a show on the phone. We supported the guy. And then, unfortunately, the mother passed away. Our people raised money on SKTV and supported that person to take his mother's dead body,
wow,
Tabitha, all the way to Magibi and bury her. SKTV, our people, we are accustomed to do big things. At the same time, 2 of the young guys that were, one of them was actually an advocate, and he was being targeted by some guys under Jowia government. And this person got a visa, but never had a plane ticket to travel. We came on here in less than 30 minutes. SKTV people, then they put money together. We purchased the plane ticket. We sent money to the guy. He bought the plane ticket and sent me the ticket. He traveled to Philadelphia. But this boy, since it was a student visa, he just wanted to come to America. He called his people, he went to Canada. When he got to Canada, a year later, he called me. He said, bro, I just calling to tell you thank you. Even though you guys pay my plane ticket to come to America for me to go to school, for my family, we are suffering, living in America, now working, going to school.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough.
Try it, but it was tough. When I
Yeah.
came here, when I see the American are making money, so I decided to go to Canada, and thank God I got paper now.
Yeah,
he said thank God I got paper now, thanks to SKTV.
Wow.
Just to name a few. Another one, that one stay in America here, going to school. SKTV. I didn't even get the money from my pocket, but our people, they did it. And there are people that have been following us from time immemorial up to now. They still follow SKTV and they still support us. And will come out to ask for anything, they always help us. So when somebody say the guy who just called, nobody put it in your mouth, and we don't even know him.
Oh yeah.
But the guy just called to participate on the show, but then action. Imagine this lady, nobody asked them. Because when I told the guy, when I actually told the guy to give his information to Lawrence, I was planning for you, myself, and Steve to talk in the back, see what we can do, to help the guy, right? But then this lady, of their own, volition, they decided to, you know what? We want to help. We don't know who's watching. We don't know who is listening. We do our normal, fundraising thing for our platform, for normal operation every Friday and every time, every now and then. But this is something important. So we're going to find out. That's what we're going to talk to the guy. If we find out what's going on. And since Lawrence lives in the same city with the guy, in the same town, Mines, Lawrence will find out. Will know the actual medical cost, not just somebody inflicting something just to get money, but we'll find out whatever help we can do. If we can afford everything, whatever we can do, we will do it for him.
For sure.
If we can come back and ask people to support this guy, it's a sacrifice. Whatever you spend on other person just to help them, to survive, you'll be saving life. Only God can pay you. We will not be able to pay you.
Oh, for sure. One thing I know that we in good company. Our people who can play politics all we want. Our people are great, and when it comes to the humanitarian aspect, they always do it. And
always.
Yeah, recently, let me tell you something. Even though some people, like, when I didn't tell a lot of people that my picking wasn't doing well, I was in the hospital for that long. So when I came, I told one of our sisters, she was like, "Oh, Mom, we just hearing." And the next thing I know, they call me, "Oh, we've been doing something for you behind the scene." But I said, "You guys won't come to sing." That's good. They said, "No, keep it private." So, and let me tell you something, Sekou. Even when the Lobo show started newly, right, there was a little girl. Look, poverty is about now. We tell our people, the only way, if you bring in good government or good governance system, level improve. Can you imagine a biological father, right? I think it happened in Sano County. This little girl, that video surfaced. It was Lobo myself that took on that initiative. That's where our people are great people. Even though we can play politics, but when it comes to the humanitarian side, they will always put the politics aside. On that Lobo show, their drive, this guy beat his own dollar mercilessly and used pat scrubber, that iron, and scraped the little girl's skin. And you know the reason why he did it? He said he claimed the little girl took 100 liberty from his pocket to use as lunch. So when the mom, when his own daughter, biological daughter, when we contacted the mom, the biological mom, because she wasn't living with the mom, we said, "What's going on?" The old man said, "Man, that my daughter, but I myself with the mom, I ain't get sleeping place, so I sent her to the doc." So the woman was so confused, man. I said, "Mom, that what hard time can do. Why you make you think a man will look at his own biological daughter and scrape her skin with past scrubber? That how some people can handle stress. Things are so tough." So the old man, we did it. We did a little fundraiser. The little girl, look, they were taking the wire from the little girl's skin at JFK. The little girl was shouting, "Do you know what it means, Sekou? A past scrubber stuck in your skin." When Lobo myself initiated, man, you know how much we raised? Within a space of an hour, our people were able to show, I think, $1,400 US. So we pay her medical bill, and then the remaining money, it was almost like $700. The woman said, "I ain't even get sleeping place. We got to find somewhere for her to stay. Then we got to give her extra $400 for her to start later too, because the woman said, I won't take my daughter from that man, but if I ain't got sleeping place, how can I take the little girl?" I'm telling you, ask Lobo one day.
Some people, yeah. You talking about my begin John Lobo from here?
Oh yeah.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Yeah, politics and me beginning. Yeah, but I'm telling you, John. If I still can always tell you, John Lobo actually was close to me than Steve from the start. But then Steve saw me in the meeting. Steve said, "No, I got to follow the people."
Yeah, I joined the crew, right?
Yeah, but John Lobo is my boy. Yeah.
So quickly to just add up to what President just said, Seku, sometimes we receive a lot of letters, even in our forms, messages. We say, yeah, if we have everything, we're going to do all we can. Mind you, I think I slept to work that were on either on Tuesday, thank you, Tuesday, because I had Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday shift. So on Tuesday, I was here at work, and there were these two children that got missing because my school closed. So these two children, their mom sent her out to go and sell donut. One between age of 12 and the other one is 9 years old. So, what they went out to go sell, unfortunately, they couldn't find a way out. So now how this man phoned them and bring them into the compound of Truth FM. So after the show, I was on the radio, then the security guy came to me, said, "Oh, there's a situation out there, and we want you to go there and find out." So when they asked, the 12 years old girl, she said she in first grade. Can you imagine that? Then the 9 years old is in K2. So after all that, to just summarize, now they live around the GSA belt and they're from the scenario community, but they can't easily relocate or they can't easily locate where they come from. So when the lady that owned the school came, she started to explain that, oh, these children, they are even going to school free of charge because their mom, she's almost like half human, according to her, because mind you, they've been operating on her doing childbirth. So yeah. So Seku, I cried. He said, "My brother, these children, they are on me. Even they in my school free of charge. I'm the one taking care of them. But at the end of the day, what to do? Their mom not able to even feed them. So there are so many situations ongoing. And
No,
one time, but again.
Let me tell you something. Some of those personal experiences, we don't talk about them. I know a lot of people out there. Some of them, they've been grateful to me forever. Some people that I don't know from anywhere, they call me doing text time. They want something, graduation fee, this and that. I don't want to happen all the time. You don't even know the position I'm in. You don't know how many people can reach out to me for help. You don't know the number. And I'm unable to help everybody. Let me not lie to you. I can't help everybody. Because I get more than you can imagine on a daily basis. But there are some cases you can't just help yourself. When you see them, when you look at the condition, somebody can lie though. Let me tell you the truth. Some people can be scammer. Somebody can be scammer. I've had instances where I helped certain people and I found out they were lying. That's why I can't just get into everything. That's why every time now I get call for help, I have my people that, hey, my brother that you met the last time.
Yes. And you're right. Yes.
To make sure they're really sick. Because I've been duped by some of them. Me trying to help, and then they will just, lie to me just to help them out to get money. But it's all because of poverty. No job, no anything. Grown men will lie, will tend to lie, or somebody will tend to roll just to, get food to eat. Some of the young girls, they will tend to prostitute just to take something home to eat. That is because of lack of good governance, lack of good leadership. This is not just Joseph Boakai, but that's the country we have. Our leaders have failed our people. That's why the country is in total decline. Everybody's suffering. People can't afford to pay their medical bill. They can't afford to go to school. They can't afford. Even when your wife is in labor, she got to deliver a baby. People can't afford. That woman will be suffering. The people will be looking at them. If you don't pay the money, they can't deliver her. I've had that kind of cases in so many occasions. People will call me and say, my wife, sometimes they will call me on video to see for me to believe it. So, but you know, we can't say everything we can do behind the scene, but I can't thank you guys enough. So we still need the 3 people. Let me see first. Okay, we just need let me make sure. Yeah, somebody sent to Zell. So we just need two more people. 2 more people to send $20, then we go. If you're not sending out $20 today, maybe we will not go.
You have play trap, people you have play trap. So to someone who know about voting, so many people they can't even vote. So sometimes you don't judge general rights, everybody say they vote for it. Say no. There are some people in the country, they are not part of politics.
Somebody they lost hope a long time ago. They don't even care about government no more. They don't vote. They be like
simple.
Somebody can tell me say all the people in the same. They don't trust. That's why we try to say voter education is important. Some people they don't even think that their vote matter anymore. They feel like because politicians have lied to them so much, so they believe that everybody vote for they're all the same. So some of them really, really need education. Next election. I'm not telling you I'm not be on the radio. I'll be on the radio. But I'll be in Liberia. All the people that are making be more. Oh, if you can hear. When I'm in Liberia, somebody else can just look at me face to face. I live in Liberia through all Charles Taylor leadership. And you know what I mean. So I'm not just anybody. You can't just intimidate me. So I can live in anywhere, not because I've spent time in America here. It still feels like I stay in Liberia. You don't even know. In fact, I told you the last time something going on in the NSA. We're working on the document, we're working on the names, we're working on everything going on in the NSA. Right now, NSA is being destroyed by the new appointment Joseph Barker made. The guy who is the director, the deputy director for operation, assistant director for operation, the thing they're doing down there is terrible. Very, very terrible. NSA is supposed to be an integrity institution that's supposed to be respected. In fact, just so you know, I'm going to say, I don't like to say these things, but based on my experience, do you know that the CIA and other big intelligence organization in the world train, network, and collaborate with NSA? But then you don't want to reduce it to what you're doing right now. It's really bad, and we're going to expose it. So you're not saying your leader then listening to them, I will tell you. The thing what you're doing with the NSA now, we're going to expose it. But that is a conversation for another day. I'm not in Liberia, but we just like we're in Liberia. Because everything going on a daily basis, we are following it, we're seeing it. What say you, boss man? You're alive. How you doing? Yes.
Oh, I just want to let you know that I've always said that people provide a bullet for the hunter will always get a leg of the deer.
Yeah.
If you got nothing in the pot, you ain't got no right to question the pot. So my $50, I want to commit $100 to the program every month, and I will try to find people that will be like me, because I believe that this is our show. I will make sure that I will do more than that, but I do believe that you can't say you want to be a leader and you're not the first person to jump in the water. But just before I leave, there's something I'll be mindful of. My pastor used to say that the most difficult thing is to help a poor person who doesn't want to be helped. The other day we saw George Weah come on the charter plane. Okay? And folks who would never see that VIP were the one packed into the buses and demonstrated ready to give their life because they wanted George Weah to go through VIP. It is so hard, Sekou, to help our people because when election comes, they will be the first person to say sanction or no sanction will vote for you. You all will vote for you. You know both will vote for you. So until Liberians can really say to themselves that we want change, and you're voting not for Wakai or George Weah or Cummings, you're voting for your children. And until you vote for yourself, that little $10 that it gave you would never be good for you. So I just went on that.
Chairman Yato, thank you. We saw your contribution as well to SKTV as always. So, folks, you just heard the chairman. Maybe when you heard it, the chairman now when he contributed $50 today to SKTV, but he said he's committed, to pay $100 to support SKTV on a monthly basis. And he's going to talk to other people to follow him to do that. We are grateful. We cannot thank you enough. Chairman Yato, we really appreciate it. And Melbourne, when we say we got 2 people left, we got 2 of our sisters. One of the person who donated, I'm sorry, not 2 sisters. It was Chairman Yato and that sister. So that's it. The 2 people that we say we got left, the sister sent us $40 again.
Wonderful. Good way to go. Thank God. That's great.
So we appreciate everybody. So we're going to assess the situation about the guy. We'll update you. The little you send, may God reward you. May God put $1 million there for you. May God give you good health. May God give you success. May God reward you abundantly. You take tears from somebody's eye. May God take the tears from your eyes. Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows who you're going to need tomorrow or who you're going to meet tomorrow. And we don't know who are listening to us. Whatever you can do to help somebody is important. Everything we do behind the scene, we can talk about them. I don't know about you, but my religious belief informs me that the greatest person among us, the person who can give with the left hand without the knowledge of the right hand. It means that somebody who can do things for others, not for the means of, fame, not because they want to be known, not because they want big name, but people who help other people in secret. I'm not talking about SKTV. I'm talking about those that can call us at time. God didn't bring us here simply because we give anything to God or we are better. God didn't give the other people back home simply because they are bad people or they are worse or they don't know God or they are not God's children. God decides what he wants to do at will, and nobody can question him. So when we have the opportunity, we have the leverage. In Liberia, we say, when women know you, you should know your friend blind man. When you're up there, you should remember the people down there. Because you never know tomorrow. I will end with that. Mabon, you want to say something before we go?
Yes, so let me just add up to in fact, I just want to say thank you to also for the great opportunity through the management of Truth FM and liability and other owning Wasuma robbers. Mind you, sometimes there are a lot of things that, like for example, I'm supposed to be on. So activity sometimes I can let go because of the show. You know, sometimes there are questions. Sometimes some of my colleagues, some of my friends talk to me, every day you work, what kind of man are you that by the time, you know, you always say no. Look, when people give you opportunity or when people say they want you to be part of something, you got to put your all into it so that even the day you're not there, they will know that yes, indeed, there's major thing wrong with you or something serious happened to you. This is why you are not there. But to just give some no petty excuses just because you want to go sit down, so no. For me, I'm not like that. I believe in my working and I love to work. So SKTV people, let me join my CEO and say thanks to all of you. They started small, and today, like you said, you know, every time now I get one time I was sitting quiet and say, but I see what's one of the big company today. They start small and they go big. Through you today, some of us now, at least we are getting connections with other friends, other people. Man, you know, I'm just saying this like some of you out there today, some people can even come and be the same. Oh, maybe thank you. Maybe we have I say, yeah, that's God.
Yeah.
And I get no strength. I'm not playing magic. I can get sick. Yeah, that's a good day. Now, one day I come second day or tell people that I'm sick. No. Yeah, I will, yeah. So that means that God through your prayers. So we are grateful. Continue to be who you are. Continue to give us support. Even though sometimes you may likely respectfully disagree with us. Now, what happened yesterday? Some of you, I really want to tell you that you can disagree with us. But let it be in a kind of a respectful manner. And that we all share one knowledge and be able to agree and move on. That's just it. Sometimes we will come on, maybe we are talking and you will not like. But please, make the platform your number one and make the platform your own and continue to give your support, be a moral, spiritual, and financial support. Thanks to all of you, my wife and myself, even though she been wishing every time to talk to all of you, but it's not easy. But you say, as you use the medium and say thanks to SKTV people for always being there for us. Your daughter is growing, and I hope and pray by God's grace, you're going to see her. And maybe some of you will even give us scholarship to even go to school. So thank you so much, Segu. Yes, indeed. Thanks to all of you.
That's SKTV, baby. There. So we'll do our best, until to do our best to make sure she comes out good. Yeah, I mean, she got to enjoy now. She got to enjoy to be in the SKTV daughter. Yeah, Memo, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your sacrifices. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you staying with us for roughly 2 hours, 47 minutes. And Memo, as always, I can't thank you enough. And you know what it is. You are one of the backbone of SKTV. Whether or not we are on the radio, you worry about the well-being of SKTV. I remember, in our chat room, with other reporters, when things go wrong, the way you can react sometimes, I can really know that you really, really, really care about the platform, and we appreciate that. We are in this together. We pray for long life, good health, and prosperity. Inshallah, we will get there one day. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate your time. We love you, and we will see you tomorrow. Steve is busy today. I was actually working with him, but we decided that we all can be missing for the show. Especially we did not announce our absence today. So we decided to say, well, Siku, you go do the show. And Steve and I we're working together. We're helping to take care of some stuff. Very, very important. I normally don't leave my house early morning, but Steve woke me up today 7 o'clock in the morning. So we're working the whole time, and I just came back and said, you know what, let's come do the show. And that's why we are here. And you have always, show up. We appreciate you. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. God bless you all. And wish you a very beautiful weekend. The weekend started yesterday. We are still enjoying it. We got one more day, Sunday and then Monday. The Wahala start again. God bless you all, and we love you.